My blessings for three blessings for my friends this year. I hope this new year brings you everything you really, really want and desire. And so you should make a list of what you really, really want and desire. And when you give up trying to get what's on the list, I hope you get it. I hope everything works out for you in the best way possible, out of all the ways possible, whatever that is. And I hope you have good luck in everything you do in your life. And so we will see what happens. Meanwhile, I'm watching Devils of Darkness, so if you hear some gypsy music, because there's a gypsy woman dancing. Silence is golden, speech is silver. If I could stop all the wars going on right now, I would. If I were Trump, I would bring all the boys home. I would stop selling weapons to Saudi Arabia. And I just heard somebody in the news talking about American values, and people didn't know what their values were, all that bullshit. All killing is wrong, number one. And if you don't know that, you don't know anything. And war trades men for gold. The breakdown of national policy is actually wrong. Should be conducted like a funeral. And we shouldn't be at war right now. We should be treating all nations equally, and we should be at peace. So if Trump were really educated, he would know that it's unethical to make or sell weapons. So these people making these weapons were selling to the Saudis should not be making weapons, and we should not be selling them to the Saudis or anybody. It's unethical to make or sell weapons and intoxicants. That includes the opiates that the drug companies are making. I can go on and on about the drug companies, but they're really a racket, and America's kind of run on rackets right now. Its educational system is a racket. Its certification system is a racket. There's some good teachers here, but they're in the universities, but they're not being. Universities weren't. The budgets were cut under Reagan or frozen for 8 years, 25 to 30 billion a year, while he borrowed 4 trillion for the biggest military buildup in peacetime in world history. Instead of admiring Reagan, Trump should be admiring President Eisenhower. Balanced the budget all 8 years he was president, did not raise taxes, did not cut taxes for the rich, built the interstate highways, and Jimmy Carter never bombed anybody. Trump kind of talks tough, but he falls prey to Plato's criticism about King Minos, a king of Minos who didn't know who his real enemies are. Trump doesn't know his real enemies are Assad and Netanyahu, not Putin, not Russia, not Iran, and all these sanctions should be dropped. Before the Democrats get us into a war, they need to be taking a hard look at themselves. They're not criticizing arms sales to the Saudis. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. Let's see if they cut off arms sales to the Saudis. First thing they need to do.